Hello everyone, welcome! Today, I bring you a piece of news that's causing quite a stir in the world of Turkish entertainment. Biran Tunca, a friend and former close colleague of Yaman, has made some statements that have completely shaken the actor's followers. According to Tunca, Yaman's real problem has nothing to do with women, but with something much deeper: the fear of loneliness. It's not a matter of love, it's a crisis of isolation, he said. With these words, he opened a debate about the actor's emotional life and his apparent inability to be alone. For years, Can has been known for his intense romances and a lifestyle full of parties, travel, and fleeting relationships. But Bayram Tunca claims that all of this is not freedom, but a way of escaping from himself. What we see is not strength, it's an internal struggle, he stated, adding that too much attention and applause can distort one's perception of reality. One of the most talked about points was the presence of Sarah in the actor's life. According to Tunca, she hasn't brought calm, but more chaos. Uncontrolled vacations, sleepless nights, lack of balance. These are not signs of healing, but of self-destruction, he said, sparking a wave of divided opinions among fans. For him, the solution is not about changing teams or image, but something more essential: completely disconnecting from social media, stepping away from noise, relationships, and excess. He needs silence, time, and professional support, he insisted. And he issued a warning that echoed across social networks: stars without support fall harder. Behind this whole story lies a powerful idea: silence. Tunca believes that Yaman isn't running from women, but from the emptiness of being with himself. Deep down, every party, every new relationship would just be a way to fill a space he cannot face. This leads us to a larger reflection: the hidden price of fame. Many artists, even in Hollywood or Europe, turn to therapy and silent retreats to keep their balance. But Can seems to be right at that point, where applause is no longer enough and loneliness weighs more than ever. Everyone applauds him, but no one supports him, said Tunca, pointing out that there's no one in his circle who sets limits or protects him from himself. According to him, true strength doesn't lie in conquering, but in knowing how to stay alone and look at oneself in the mirror with honesty. For Biran Tunca, this is a decisive moment. If Can decides to stop, seek help, and embrace silence, he could be reborn. But if he keeps chasing the noise, the ending could be much darker. It's not too late yet, but time is running out, he concluded. So the big question remains: will Yaman listen to his friend's call? Or will he keep losing himself among the applause? In my opinion, the situation between Yaman and Demet Özdemir says much more about Can himself than about her. I've always admired his charisma and on-screen presence, but over time, I've gotten the impression that he's too carried away by his public image, by the need to maintain a fame that sometimes feels empty. Many fan comments agree that his recent behavior and posts show a lack of tact, as if he doesn't measure the consequences of his actions. I also think that, although he's free to live his life as he wishes, the constant exposure and the way he handles his romantic relationships end up damaging his credibility and his genuine connection with followers. Can seems like someone who falls in love easily with his co-stars, as if he confuses the passion of the character with reality. To me, that shows a certain emotional immaturity. I understand those who say that Demet deserves something different, someone more stable, who values her, without needing to be under the spotlight. She, with her natural energy and kind heart, conveys authenticity, while he gives the impression of being more concerned with maintaining the image of an irresistible heartthrob than with building something real. It doesn't surprise me that many have decided to distance themselves from his fandom after his latest posts. Still, I don't deny that Yaman has talent and a unique on-screen presence. But talent without introspection and humility eventually loses its shine. Perhaps one day he'll understand, as some fans have said, that fame is fleeting. And what truly matters is coherence between what one shows and what one is. Hopefully, he'll be able to reconnect with himself and stop seeking constant approval on social media. In the end, emotional maturity is also a form of art, and I'd love to see Can master it as well as he masters his roles on screen.